This is the card we're going to be making today. Isn't it beautiful? This is from the Relaxing Waterside stamp and die set. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous stamp set. And it pairs so beautifully with this stunning designer series paper. This paper is unbelievably gorgeous. I should have that out. I did the first card I did with this, and it's gorgeous. No, I didn't do it with that one. What one did I do it with? There it is. That's the one I did with the strawberry slush. It is it made a beautiful card. This, I don't need more than one of those. This is the one I used here. And it has the crushed curry on the back. Look at that. Look at the purples and the pinks and the yellows in the water. These are such gorgeous designs. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Then I just took that, cut it down, and then I started stamping and arranging, and it is just a quick and easy card. Oopsie, I want to leave that there. So I am going to, we're going to do the coloring. I've done some. I stamped this. I stamped it in Pecan Pie, and then I took my early espresso and I went here and there on it so it wouldn't look all the same color. You don't need to do that if you don't want to do it. It's just a step that I took. You could actually stamp this in early espresso, then it will have the dark color. But for me personally, I just wanted a little bit of the dark. And now I'm coloring in with the Pecan Pie. And as you see, I've done most of it, so I don't take up your time. I don't want to waste your time coloring because I'm just coloring in. I'm not shading. I'm not doing anything. I am just coloring this in. So I thought I would just leave two, and then I will show you what I did with the dark. Just like that. So put that aside over here. Now I'm going to bring in this is my dark, and then I am just going to do, I want it a little bit longer on the outside, shorter on the center, and then just a little bit of color where there might be a little wear. And this just blends in so nicely. There. That's all I did. Now I'll show you how to do these on the envelope, and then I just cut them out. The book and the cup, I did in Daffodil Delight, because that's the color, no, crushed curry. The color of the cardstock is crushed curry, and the dark Daffodil Delight is really close to that. so it blends in. And I just colored it in like that. And now the book, I want it to blend in too. So I just did the center here with the Daffodil Delight. That's done. Now I'm bringing in my blueberry bushel and I'm just coloring around that. I'm not coloring the pages because their pages are white or cream. So I'm not coloring them. I'm just coloring the binding on the book. Just like that. That one's done. That's for later. And this is the seagull. And the seagull is, I just colored just little bits. This is Smoky Slate Light. And I just, seagulls have a little bit of gray on them. So, and then that's done. So everything is done. And so we just have to put it all together. So we're going to clear this out of here. Actually, if I dimensional these while they're here, then that part is done. Because I just dimensionalized these two items. And I am putting 2 pieces on. These are the minis, and I cut them in half because I just wanted them to fit smaller items, and it was on top. And I want 2 so that it doesn't have a chance to wiggle. So we're just going to take my pokey tool and my tweezers, and then right there. And we're doing the same with this one. Dominic, Mama's on the video, and it's going to go there. That's done. Now, I am going to bring in this. I will show you. I took 2 2¼ inches off this side. I took a 1/2 inch off there and a 1/2 inch off there so that I would get it to be like this. So this is 3 3/4, I believe. Yes, 3 3/4. So you have 2 1/4 inches left on this side. And then I cut a 3/4 inch stripe off that side to go on the inside. But half off the top, half off the bottom, because I wanted some blue up here. I didn't want to lose all the sky. And I didn't want to lose all of this either. So we're just going to take this, grab my glue, and it's right on the edge, and I'm putting it below because I want to cut the white off. And then this is going to go here, and this is going to stay there, and then the rest is going to be, I'm going to put it so that it looks like it's sitting on the beach, but the water's in the background. Does that make sense? So it's the whole foot is not there. It's going to be cut off. Actually, if I do this side, it will be a little bit easier to put on because I want it behind here. There. And now this one, this is an easy card. Everything is die cut out and it is easy to color. Now I am going to bring in my silicone mat and just get that glued on there. Now, the seagull. And the seagull's here in front of the grasses. And now this is going on. I did not dimensional this. I just dimensional those two things. That's it. But this is one of those quick cards because the background, the designer series paper does all the talking. This Adirondack chair looks so comfortable. There. So now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut off the bottoms so it's perfectly straight across. There we go. Yep, it sticks to me. Of course, when can I have it not stick to me? Okay. All of them stuck to me. That's crazy. So I am going to bring this in, get rid of that because I don't need that right now, and cover up my glue so it does not harden on me. There. Now I am bringing in my black. You could use your new black hybrid or your black memento, your choice. Now I'm going to do relax, today is your day, and I put them both on the same stamp, so it just makes it one stamp and you're done. And hopefully I will get this straight. One never knows. I try to avoid putting my head in the way. Not quite, but good enough. And now we're gonna do another seagull. And it's over here. There. Now this will stick to your designer series paper, so be cautious. And now I am going to bring in my black marker. You can use a Sharpie if your black marker, a Sharpie, whatever you want to do. And I am doing 3 little birds. 1, 2, 3. And now we just assemble the card. So I have used crushed curry, which is the color that's in here. and on the back. Okay, am I out of glue? Not quite. Did not want to go in there for me. Now this is 1/4 of an inch larger so that you can actually see a lot more of the crushed curry. So I'm finished with that. So I'm going to bring this in and I'm just going to make sure it's down. And now I'm going to put it on Balmy Blue because that's the color of the sky. Now this, there's not a lot of Balmy Blue that you see. There. But it just makes it pop. So, put this in on here. Isn't this an easy, fun card? I think it's absolutely stunning, this designer's series paper. And then the stamp set to go with it is just perfect. I absolutely love this set. Now, okay. Now this is 5 1/4. No, I made it like 5 1/2, so that I've got extra so that it will fit on and not be too short. So I am just putting it almost at the edge, but not quite. I'm going to bring it up a little bit more. Don't need all that sky at the top. There. And now I'm just going to sorry about that. Is there any there? Nope, there's nothing there. So, just put that aside. Bring in my card. I always make these 5 1/4 by 4. Just works perfectly that way. Then if I want to put another color underneath it, which sometimes I do, then it fits underneath there nicely. Just like that. Okay, so now I am going to show you how I did the envelope. Because everything else is done. Bring in my envelope. Whoops, wrong. I'm looking for my old olive and my pecan pie. Now, this is my pecan pie. I have one for early espresso too. Words are not coming. That's crazy. You get those brain farts every once in a while, and it's like, this is awful. So I am doing green, and then I am just doing it a couple times, and I am going to bring in, just in case I go off, and now I'm going to bring the big one in, because there's 2 in this stamp set. The small one's blowing or leaning to the left. It's not blowing because this one's leaning to the right. So it's going to go there. And then this one is going to be done again. So it's really easy. It's just the sponge dauber that makes it the two-tone. If you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful. It helps me grow my channel, and I need that. And it doesn't cost you anything. That's the best part. There's no cost to you. Thanks so much for being here. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. Thanks. Bye now.